We all love chorizo, especially me on this channel, but it's time to stop buying it from the shop, make your own. It's much easier than you think, very simple and flavourful. Let's rock. What's happening, folks? Kick things off by making the spice blend for our meat. Now for the meat, she was 700 grams worth of beef/pork mince, got for £4 from Aldi, and it's enough for around 5 servings. Now traditionally, chorizo is just made with just flat out pork. If you can get your hands on that, even better. I couldn't find it. The beef/pork would have to be the substitute. It'd still be delicious. Also, if you don't eat pork, you can just use beef. If you want to use neither, you could use some chicken. With all these spices and flavours, it'll still be delicious. But remember, traditionally, it's made just pork. Now for the spice blend, to a bowl, add 2 tablespoons of paprika, 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 tablespoon of chilli powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, then a good few cracks of black pepper and a good bit of salt. I know it seems like a lot of seasoning, but we have a lot of meat, and this is why chorizo is so flavourful. Now optionally, you gotta sprinkle MSG. I know some people frown upon MSG, and there's crazy myths going around it that aren't really true. And a lot of people just think it's bad, but it's an amazing ingredient to have in your kitchen. It's cheap to buy, and it's the same with everything. It's fine in moderation, just don't use too much. Add your spice mix to the meat, make sure it's all in a bowl big enough to contain everything, and massage all those spices into that meat. Best off using hands for this, folks, for the best effects. Get nice and dirty with it. Yup. Next, we'll de-seed and soak our dried chillies. I use around 7 to 8 chillies. You might need more or less depending on what the size is. And the chillies I'm using here are chipotle and guajillo chillies. They bring a great smoky and tangy flavour. Of course, you can just use either or one chilli of your choice, but I like to have a nice blend to add extra flavour. Now if you like past me and you're wondering where the hell do I get dried chilli from, especially in Ireland or the UK, just do what I did and got them off Amazon. But you might be lucky, some shops might have them near you, but Amazon's so easy. It's £5 for each pack. I got enough chillies to do me plenty of dishes in the future. So yeah, it's well worth it, folks. Amazon is always a great place to get good kitchen ingredients. So after you've de-seeded and broke them up a little bit, soak them in boiling water for around 30 minutes. If you're new to the channel and enjoying the content, why not drop a like? If you're not already, make sure you subscribe. It's much appreciated, folks. Let's get to 1,000 subs soon. Get up. So after the half hour has passed and the chilli's been soaking long enough, time to add the rest of the vegetables to the blender. So add 2 small onions or 1 large one, 5 cloves of garlic, then add the chillies. Now if you don't have a blender, of course you can just dice everything as fine as you can. You have to get it really small now and add to the mince. It'll still be delicious, but for the best results you want to blend everything together till it's smooth. Now add a few splashes of that chilli water along the way. You might have to use all of it, you might not have to. But yeah, blend till smooth, add to the mince, same as the spice mix. Use your hand to massage all those flavours into the meat properly. When it's all fully massaged in, cover and chill and let it rest in the fridge for at least 8 hours or ideally overnight. Now I know, folks, it's an effort when you make food. You just want to cook it there and then and not let it rest for a while. But in regards to chorizo, this has to be done. So at least 8 hours, or if you can't, overnight. Trust me, it's so worth it. The flavours triple, honestly. Letting them all get to know each other for that amount of time. It's the reason why chorizo tastes so good. So yeah, please do that if you can, folks. It's time to cook the chorizo now. So to a pan, turn up to medium to high heat. Add a splash of oil, or like I have here, a knob of butter. I'm using 500 grams of the chorizo mince here. Yesterday I used 200 grams, so this is what's left over. I had to cook it all today, as it's been resting 2 days. So I'm going to use half for dinner and half for dinner tomorrow. Make sure you break this down as fine as you can to get a nice fine mince and all the oil and fat renders out. Get some nice colour. As I said, it should only take around 3 to 4 minutes each side. The smell of this are amazing, folks. I wish you could smell it through the screen, honestly. Now for the bit you aren't using, just toss it in a container or a bag. Freeze if you want, or use it in 2 days. Now this goes great with so many things. You can go great with eggs, you can layer on top of nachos, some tacos, or a nice big breakfast burrito like I done here. If you want to check that out, folks, just click the video there in the corner. And yeah, I suppose that's that, isn't it? Tops. Don't forget to stay nasty, folks. Get up.